Hello, all you coin collectors out there, and welcome to the DC Coin World International Coin Channel. Today we have the 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollar. And as some of you might not know, the Susan B. Anthony dollar was actually minted in large amounts at three different mints. It was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, which has the P here. It was minted at the Denver Mint, which has the D here, and we'll take a look at that and you'll be able to see that D a little bit better. And it was also minted at the San Francisco Mint, which had the muddiest S you could ever see in history on as their mint mark on some of their coins. Now, the San Francisco Mint minted the proof coins also, and I have one of those to show you in a little while, and it's this one here, and I'll show it to you because that is a very valuable one. But I want to talk about these coins first. Now, I didn't know, I guess, how many they made at San Francisco until I went through the preps for this video today. So at the Philadelphia Mint in 1979, they made 360 million. 360 million P's. They made 288 million D's, and they made 109, almost 110 million S's. And for some reason at the San Francisco Mint, they got when they did the proof coins, they had two different kinds of proof coins. They had what they call the filled S proof and the clear S proof. And this looks suspiciously like the filled S proof, like it kind of was filled in. And if you look at the filled S proofs on the online, you can see that they look very similar to this one. However, this does not look like a proof when you look at the actual coin itself. So what does a proof coin look like from 1979? In particular, what does the Type 2 proof coin look like? The Type 1 proof coin has a muddy or a kind of overprinted S, and it's called the filled S. The Type 2 proof, which this one is, and they don't know exactly how many of these there are out there, but this one will sell for anywhere from $30 to $50. It's just a very valuable version of the proof coin. And as you can see how you get the shine on here, this is not a cameo, but it's a very fine version of the coin. And that S is incredibly clear right there. What we did was, when I saw the other San Francisco Mint, I went down to my local coin shop and asked them if I could get a proof coin, and they said, sure, why don't you come on down? And I went down and got it, and this is it. Now, they let me handle the coins, which is really nice, because when you get to see how beautiful these proof coins are, it's nice to kind of tip them up and show how they do the different kinds of burnishing on them. Now, this coin is has a copper nickel core, and it's nickel covering, and they use the same exact reverse that they did on the Eisenhower dollar. And so when you look at this, you'll see that it's the eagle landing on the moon. You can see the Earth in the background, United States of America at the top, the stars, the eagle with the olive branch landing on the moon, and it's $1 here. And if we tip it up a little bit, maybe we can see some of the definition in that globe. And this is a Frank Gasparo design, of course. And you can actually, let's move it back a little further. You can actually see the United States and North and South America on that globe if you look at it with a really highly magnified lens. You can kind of make out North and South America there, and maybe Puerto Rico and the Bahamas and Cuba, and some of the islands also. So this is it, the 1979 proof S. And then we have the 1979 San Francisco Mint S, and this is the muddy one or the filled one. Then we have the 1979 Philadelphia Mint P, And of course, on the back of all of these is that same eagle landing on the moon and the same earth over the eagle's right shoulder. And then finally, we have the 1979 Denver Mint Susan B. Anthony dollar. All right, that's all we have today from the DC Coin World International Coin Channel. Look for those 1979 S's from general circulation out there and see if you can see one that's kind of filled or messy also. No great value to it, but it's kind of fun to find them.